World raisers, namaste, and welcome to our new home. Ta-da! How do you like it? We are very, very exciting. We are excited, I mean.
And we're excited. Just watch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah. It's not finished, the setup, but we tweak it as we go along. So today we're gonna watch Mystery Reveal, 2,500-year-old temple in Greece by Sadhguru, and it was a request by our world yogi, Mr. OP.
Mr. Ope.
It's nice to have the actual proper screen. I love Greece. I always wanted to go.
Beauty.
Oh, he was there, of course.
I think I know now. I think it's a Linga. Oh, the energy.
Something very powerful said here. Long time ago.
Wow.
Cool.
That is still rich with that. Nagendra haraya trilochanaya Bhasmangaragaya maheshwaraya Nityaya shuddhaya digambaraya Tasmai nakaraya Namah Shivaya Tasmai nakaraya Namah Shivaya. I'm not the first one to do this here. I'm sorry, there are three chakras.
Yes.
So one is the navel. The other two are the supporting chakras of Mooladhara and Swadhisthana. This is a fantastic way of doing it. That's how we have done the Bhairavi, but in a single form. Here they built like a temple. There are places like this in South India, not this grand, but similar system of temples where you build chakras. If you have to do a composite form of all three or all seven, it's a much bigger challenge. But to establish it separately like this is so much easier. So whoever came here to consecrate, they're of a certain kind. Putting one little thing on top of the mountain. It's possible.
I love this video.
Very much possible. Otherwise, they could have had a roof here and had something on top of the roof, which people don't approach. That is the eighth dimension. If you put up the eighth
What is
dimension,
the eighth
it's like a
dimension?
complete process.
I don't know.
Most probably it's either in these columns or right on top of the mountain.
The navel. Swadhisthana. Mooladhara. Eighth dimension. I think that's the Parthenon. Maybe.
Acropolis.
Acropolis, yeah.
Aww, beautiful.
The train. the earth.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Whether it is stress, anger, fear, or whatever negativity that you go through, there's only one basic cause. You are ignorant of your inner self.
Yes. 2012. It's 10 years old. Oh, I love this video. Maybe because I do have a connection with Greece since I was 13. I've never been, but I read Sophie's World. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this. And Roger now too, because last year we listened to the audio of Sophie's World. And it's one of the most beautiful books I've ever read. I really, really love it. And it's all about the Greek philosophers.
Yeah, it was full of philosophy, and not just Greek philosophers, but modern philosophy. And yeah, it was very in-depth and very detailed for a novel. It was incredibly fascinating. I think so. When we were listening to it, I looked at Sabine and I'm like, you really read this?
When I was 13.
When you were 13? And I'm like, okay, so that definitely planted some seeds, because there was some deep wisdom in there. So
Buddha was mentioned, Hinduism was mentioned. At that time I didn't understand, but I felt like such a strong, it was my favorite book at that time. I was the only one. Nobody around me had a connection to this book like me, and I think that's like, I don't know, but where my spiritual journey actually started. Like this was like the first spiritual book, and that's why Greece is very dear to my heart. So seeing Sadhguru there in Greece, it was like a heart opening video for me.
Yeah, and then talking about the ancient temples, because that's just it. Like, we have no idea how ancient things are. So him, pointing out, the chakras, and then perhaps there was a Linga also in that video, because at one point in time, because we have these yugas, we're learning like different cycles, and they're like hundreds of thousands of years. And so for the modern world, like right now, a big part of mankind thinks that, humanity is fairly new, but, what if that isn't true? What if it's like more ancient than we even realize? Like even, like watching the Ramayana, for example, and then the Mahabharata is coming after that in a different cycle, a different yuga. So then, and these are like 144,000 years, or more. So we're talking about a long time. So at one point in time, Sanatan Dharma could have been, covering the globe. Like we have a lot of ancient mystery temples and, these ley lines that, circle the globe, and these temples are in line, stuff like that. So, and how these pyramid shapes are in multiple places all over the earth, right? So that's why I think we're excited. And I think it's getting time that we're going to have to dive into Praveen Mohan videos pretty soon, right?
Okay, well,
check out some of those temples, because he's really investigating, the ancientness of these things, and then technology that they had back then. So I think,
don't get too excited, because first we want to do a few multiverse videos and then the Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah, so
and we're going to take our time with the Bhagavad Gita. Like it's going to be covered properly.
Yeah, so we are booked, but we love having you guys along for the ride and joining us for these videos. So we're going to get to everything, eventually. So stick around and stay tuned. And thank you so much for this wonderful request.
Beautiful.
And to all of our world yogis, thank you so much for being with us and sticking through us, during our transition. We've moved now, so here we are. We're set up and we are ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
So if you enjoyed this video as much as we did, please hit that like button. Remember to subscribe. It really, really helps the channel and keeps you up to date. Let us know what you think down in the comments, and any more details and tidbits about Sadhguru in Greece. We love hearing your guys' stories. And remember, the most important thing, raise yourself
and raise the beautiful world. Thank you so much, everyone, and a very special thank you to Mr. OP, a world yogi. Thank you.
Peace.
We love you.